I want to do one quick who you with, and I'm going to read two guys' stats, and I want to know who you'd pick, okay? First guy's stats, 34.8 points per game. So 35 points per game, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, 35, 12, 6, and 2. The other one, 30, 14, 4, and 3.
I'm going to go with the 35.
That is Joel Embiid's season this year, and the second one was your best season with the Lakers. I did the math, and what I found is...
But you forgot.
What?
You forgot to add one thing. I did that with 4 motherfuckers on me. He don't get doubled. So times that shit times 4. So I scored, 30 times 4, I averaged 120 points, motherfucker.
All right, hold on. In your best year, you averaged 5 free throws a game. Embiid this year is averaging 10 free throws a game. So the only difference between you two are those 5 free throws. But I just wanted to put into perspective the year Embiid is having. And my question for you is this. He's reached the point now where everyone just says, show it to me in the playoffs. So what is he supposed to do for the rest of the year before the playoffs start?
I'm going to give it to him like Kareem gave it to me. And he should take it as disrespectful because that's how I took it. But later talking to Kareem, I wasn't being disrespectful. I was being factual. I was averaging big numbers with L.A. Really bigger than his, as big as Wilt. And, but we kept getting swept in the playoffs. Like, okay, Shaq, you're doing that in the regular season. What about in the playoffs? And this article really broke my heart. They asked Kareem, what do you think about Shaq? And Kareem says, well, he hasn't won any championships yet. So that's my message to Mr. Embiid. Like, we know what you can do, but can you do it when it comes time where it really needs to be done? Can you do it at the big dance? Can you get the phone number at the big dance, and can you take it home and close the deal? That's what we want to know. Anybody can always show up, but so listen, 35.8 is good, but in this thing of ours, it ain't enough until you win.
Can you take me back to that playoffs where you finally won it, but in the beginning, how different was your mental having heard all of that? Like, did anybody even stand a chance, or were you so angry that it was just over?
No, I got swept my first 3 years when me and Kobe got swept.
No, but I mean, you go to L.A. and everyone's saying you can't win.
I never heard I can't. The only time I heard I couldn't win, it had to do with my liability at the free throw line. Like, I always had a talent. They always said if I could hit free throws, we have a chance to win. But we just kept getting swept. Got swept year 1, swept year 2, year 3, and then I just finally got tired of it. And then when Kareem said that quote, it kind of hurt me, but it kind of really, really pissed me off. But then it kind of also taught me how to, instead of always worrying about being criticized, see if there's some truth in that criticize. And then I had to say, you know what? Kareem has G19 classification. So if the boss man said Shaq ain't that good because he ain't winning championships, I'm not that good. Now I got to turn it on. That's when Phil came around and had an extra little focus. And the first year Phil came, I was really on that MVP thing because I read a quote: before you succeed, you must first learn to fail. I just got tired of failing. Like, when you're a sensitive guy like me, you want to hear, oh, Shaq's great, then how come he kept getting swept? So similar to what Joel is going through now. So my message to him is not only do it in the playoffs, you got to win that thing. Because what he needs to understand, after he win the first one, they're going to say, bet you can't go back to back. And if he wins the second one, oh, bet you can't. Oh, you got one, Joker got one. Who's going to be the first and number 2? It never stops. The greater you get, the more pressure that is, put upon you. So my message to him is, hey, we're all impressed, but guys like me don't get impressed until you win it. And that's why I say Joker is the best big man in the league. We all know Joel Embiid is the best big man when it comes to numbers and all that, but Joker went to the big dance and got that thing done.